This is the AI News Flash for May 10th, 4 a.m. UTC. First up, Andover Township in New Jersey announced plans for a township-wide ban on AI data centers. The Town Council will introduce 2 ordinances at Tuesday's meeting, banning all data centers township-wide and repealing the former airport site's data center zoning, after intense resident opposition to the development. The town initially eyed $5 million in annual tax revenue, but Mayor Walsh concluded it was, quote, not worth tearing a town apart. A viral video of police forcibly removing a resident who kicked an officer at a public meeting drew national attention. This follows similar moves by North Carolina's Matthews' unanimous rejection and Maine's moratorium, marking the latest case in a growing wave of community pushback. Second, the helium supply crisis triggered by the Iran conflict is dramatically accelerating AI chip manufacturing reshoring to the United States. Qatar supplies about 1/3 of global helium, but the February 28th Iranian drone strike damaged Qatar Energy's Ras Laffan facility, halting one of only 2 worldwide producers of semiconductor-grade helium.
Helium is essential for wafer cooling, leak detection, and photolithography, and chip makers maintain only about a 1-week inventory.
U.S. foundries gain strategic advantage via domestic and Algerian sourcing. Intel stocks surged 197% year-to-date as of May 7th, while TSMC is investing $165 billion in 3 U.S. fabs and packaging facilities. Geopolitical risk is rapidly redrawing the semiconductor industry's geography. Third, optical fiber giant Corning is seeing its stock surge on a multi-year AI infrastructure partnership with NVIDIA. The deal includes 3 new U.S. optical connectivity plants, a 10-fold capacity expansion in optical infrastructure, and a $500 million NVIDIA warrant investment. Corning shares rose 22.81% over 30 days and 101% year-to-date, closing at $182.40. As copper interconnects hit physical limits in AI data center GPU-to-GPU communication, demand for silicon photonics optical links is exploding. Strong Q1 2026 earnings raised long-term sales targets, and fresh hyperscale customer contracts are fueling momentum. That said, analysts peg fair value at $139.21, suggesting the stock is 31% overvalued. The deal aligns with NVIDIA's pre-GTC 2026 Feynman architecture and silicon photonics adoption reports. Fourth, the reality of Israel's military AI targeting system has been exposed in an investigative report. Built on Palantir's Maven platform, the system integrates phone metadata, location pings, SIM swap history, app usage, social media behavior, facial recognition, drones, Wi-Fi signals, and government databases to map a subject's activity timeline and relationship network. AI generates threat profiles in seconds, compressing analysis that human analysts previously took weeks to complete. The case of Ahmad Termis, a 62-year-old non-combatant liaison killed in February after an Israeli military warning call, has been reported. AI specialists warn the system relies on data, not logic, turning correlation into action without context. Researcher Vazji Badalik flagged the risk that civilians with similar communication patterns may be misclassified as combatants, raising fundamental questions about military AI governance. Fifth, IT Services giant Cognizant launched its new secure AI services business focused on AI risk. The offering integrates AI security and governance, pitching, quote, provable trust, and covers both build time and runtime controls to address risks like model tampering and deepfake fraud. Targets extend beyond CIOs to compliance teams, boards, and regulators. Cognizant directly competes with Accenture, IBM, and specialist cybersecurity vendors for contracts where AI risk is a board-level concern. Leveraging AI deployment experience with over 250 large enterprises, Cognizant adopts a services-led, platform-supported model focused on regulated sectors like financial services and healthcare. Enterprise AI governance is emerging as a new battleground. That's all for this AI Newsflash.